that you had won a victory. That was a victorious step. And I applaud you for having done that. Because it is important that even in a university setting, you lessen exploitation. You will never be able to get rid of it completely, my good brother. Because this is a capitalist, part capitalist system and part state-owned system. Capitalism is about, yes, making a profit. And inherent in a capitalist system is exploitation. Our challenge is to say, how do we lessen that? How do we blunt the rough edges of a capitalist system? And how do we make sure that people who work within the university ecosystem finally do not get exploited as other people in other ecosystems? That is the challenge that lies there for you. But I think we need to understand that the African National Congress, and you raised the issue, how is the ANC going to do this? The ANC regards itself and it acts as a very disciplined force of the left. That's what the ANC does. And what it seeks to do is to lessen the exploitation of our people by being pro-poor. And that is why many of the policies that we've adopted have been pro-poor. Yes, you laugh because somewhere along the way, some of the things that have been done have not worked as well as what the policy says. And that is where the challenge is. That is precisely, if you were listening carefully, what I was saying. Because if you were listening and reading in between the lines, my message was, along the way, between policy and implementation, something has gone wrong. Some things have been diverted, some things have been captured, some things have been dealt a number of other things. And that is the message that you should be listening. But I also threw a challenge to you. I say, your job, president of SASCO here or chairman of SASCO, what do they call you? Do they call you president or chairman? You're a chair. Oh, because I was the chair of SASO. At the branch level, we were chairs. Steve Biko was my president. At the university level, I was the chair of the branch at the University of the North. So I guess when you want to be president, you want to be national. When you come to... So my challenge to you, and this is a serious message I'm putting forward, my challenge to you, because I really fully recognize the role that you as students played by insourcing the various services that had been outsourced. For me, that was a real progressive move that you embarked on. And that was a solution. Now I'm saying, if there continues to be like capitalist and exploitative processes, your job as a formation like SASCO, your job as a formation like any other student bodies, is actually to say, what solutions can we bring to bear to lessen the exploitation of the working people in the university ecosystem? My comrade from Nihau says this town is a poor town. If the university closes, the town is dead. And he then continues to say, please make sure that this university stays open. I support that. I vote for that. And I'll even say that even Minister Gukile Nkwinti supports that. Because when the universities were being merged, I am told by my colleague and comrade here, Ino Kodungwane, that Minister Nkwinti was the one person who fought a lone battle, titanic battle, resisting that Rhodes University should be merged with any other. So you have a firm supporter in Minister Nkwinti here. So, and much as I'm coming to this university for the first time, you have a friend in me who will say, Rhodes University should not be closed. There's no reason why Rhodes should be closed. So if you want me to hold a placard that will say, Rhodes must stay open, I will hold it for you. Now my sister then raises the question about the African child is still being equipped with Eurocentric theory and education. What is my view on decolonization? I have 2 daughters who are at university. They are at university, every day they come back and say, we are being taught the curriculum that is being dished out to us is so Eurocentric. One of them is doing architecture. And she says, deep in me, Dad, I long to go to the various iconic buildings that we've had on the continent. I long to go to Timbuktu. I long to go to the Zimbabwe ruins and to go and study the architecture there. There's no reason why I should go and study buildings that were crafted by some architect from Europe. So already this whole process has been unleashed. Young people are saying we no longer want to be dished out a curriculum that's Eurocentric. Yes, for reference sake, let us know what was done in Europe for reference sake. But the mainstay of our education should be African, and that is decolonization. That's how we get to understand ourselves, our own identity, our own history, and also to understand what our future should be. So I support you. I am for decolonization and have always been for decolonization, maybe without articulating it for many, many years. So I'm on your side and I'm on also my daughter's side when it comes to that. So those are the questions that I was able to write. But all I can say is that the issue of you participating and finding solutions, for me, is very serious. It is so serious that when there is a problem, you should be the ones who come up with, analyze the problem, identify the problem correctly, analyze it, and come up with solutions. So that we move away from being people who lament all the time. We move away from moaning. We move away from always complaining. And I'm saying, come up with solutions. If there's a problem, bring a solution, put it on the table. In that way, we are able to move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The pressure on the time of the GP and his entourage is serious.